What's up, YouTube, and welcome back for another reaction video. Today I got a guest, my cousin Joe.
Hey everybody, Joe here.
So today we are going to get into the Grand Beatbox LOOPSTATION Wildcard announcements 2021. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like the video if you enjoy it. Check out my Patreon, and let's get right into the video.
Yep.
Can you see it with the microphone?
Yes.
That better?
Yeah, that's probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's up? My name is Biscuit from the USA. I'm your online world LOOPSTATION champion. This is my wild card for the GBB21 World League. This intensity, complexity gon' make you move. B-I-Z-K-I-T, I'm the king of the groove. This intensity, complexity gon' make you move. B-I-Z-K-I-T, I'm the king of the groove. This intensity, complexity gon' make you move. B-I-Z-K-I-T, I'm the king of the groove. This intensity, complexity gon' make you move. B-I-Z-K-I-T, I'm the king. Now listen to the groove. I'm the king of the groove.
That was a crazy switch.
I'm the king of the groove. Yes, yeah. I'm the king of the groove. Complexity gon' make you move. B-I-Z-K-I-T, I'm the king of the groove. Let's get this. B-I-Z-K-I-T, yeah. I'm the king of the groove.
Oh.
I'm going, man.
I'm the king of the groove.
As someone that hasn't heard much beatboxing, what did you think of that one?
That was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
mean, that guy, it seemed like he was done with a fairly low budget. Like the film was kind of grainy.
Yeah.
It looked like it was in a backyard. That was really good.
Yeah, so
interested for sure.
yeah, so with the wild cards, with some of them have like high production kind of thing, like really good video cameras. But mostly they're spending their budget on the microphones and the loop stations themselves, because the wild cards is more about sound than visuals, even though if you don't have a perfect sound but you have really good visuals, that could top you, like that could get you above the last guy.
Right.
But it's mostly about sounds and what you produce.
That guy was talented. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. Let's move on to MatHedge. I've never heard of MatHedge.
I was gonna ask you.
No.
No, okay, perfect.
Biscuit I've heard of, but I can't recall ever actually listening to any of his beatboxing. I thought he was like a solo beatboxer. I didn't think he actually did LoopStation, but from what I heard, he's pretty talented at both. So
That's cool.
yeah.
Wow.
The like waterfall droplets he's got going is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that's a human being.
Well, I just noticed he has 2 loop stations.
Oh, okay.
Now, I'm not sure about the rules, but I didn't think that having 2 loop stations going at the same time was if you were able to do that or not.
Would that provide you with a noticeable advantage? Having these?
I don't know. I've never seen anybody do it before. So,
Curious.
I mean, it might give him a little more points of being creative with it, but I mean, let's see what he can do with the 2 of them.
Cover my eyes, 'cause I don't wanna see what I have done. Cover my ears, 'cause I don't wanna hear who is gone. My time's up, I shouldn't be here anymore. Take me to another place where I can be myself. Rise up, don't look back to me, 'cause now I'm someone I didn't even wanna be. Take off your blindfold. 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 Take off your Take off your blindfold. 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 Take off your blindfold.
That was interesting.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how I feel. I mean, having the 2 boards, I think that was very cool. I don't probably understand enough to see if that complexity was used.
So, I think why he did it is what they do is they have their 4 inputs, right? So what they'll do is they'll layer a certain amount in each input, but I feel like he was individually placing his layers into 8 instead of like having 2 on each. So I think it just made it easier for him, but I don't think it gave him really any real sound advantage there. What are your thoughts? The first person compared to the second one?
Not to be too critical, I definitely enjoyed the first artist quite a bit.
Yeah, I think I'm not sure why. I just think I just think the way he overlapped it in the 4 channels instead of the 8 was a little better sounding for me. But other than that, they were both great.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm definitely not mad at anyone.
Yep.
I'll say that.
I love his shirt. I don't look like Frosty.
Oh,
so
man.
Frosty
Okay.
is a solo beatboxer, and his picture's right there. And I don't know who this guy is, but I can kind of see some resemblance. I mean, I wouldn't have pointed it out if he wasn't wearing the shirt, but like now that I'm looking at the 2 pictures side by side, it's kind of funny.
You kind of preempted you on that.
Yeah, he did.
Good for him. Alright, that's 1 point for him.
All right, so we got MH
Yeah, I guess
or
so.
MatHedge. I think it's MH.
That's
That's an odd. I find that the newer beatboxers are coming up with some odd names. Like before with beatboxers, you can kind of see what their names were going for, and it just seems like an odd combination of. I think it was just kind of like putting a new spin on the word mage.
Okay, yeah, I
But-
think so too.
Yeah.
What now these letters here right under his name, what's that telling me?
I think that visualizes that he's from the Czech Republic.
I was gonna ask because that's a very common abbreviation
Yeah.
for the Czech. Wow, cool. Okay, wow, this beatboxing in the Czech Republic. Well, I mean, it's not really the Czech Republic, but
Yeah, but I think they changed it up from how they had it before, because I think in the last year they actually had the flag of the country,
cool. Okay,
but
yeah.
I think now they're just making it a little different.
That's super interesting.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got. 3rd place. I just want to point out, in most competitions, they use their loop station, and then they use an additional piece of equipment, maybe to change their voice or to equalize different, or to get a different sound that maybe their loop station doesn't get.
Okay.
So it may look like a second loop station, but it's actually a different piece of equipment. I'm not 100% on what the different equipment does, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm trying to get close to you. You push away like always do. I feel
I was not expecting that.
No.
He was not leading up to that kind of sound.
I'm just trying to talk to you to make me feel like no one do. I've been feeling marvelous. You are fucking perfect. You are too beautiful for me.
Oh, that's a pretty dirty beat.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to talk to you to make me feel like no one do. I've been feeling marvelous. You are fucking perfect. You are too beautiful.
Yeah, so what I get from that one is the vocals, I kind of get a Coldplay feel.
Yeah,
you know?
big time.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
But like the beat is everything I want Coldplay to be.
Okay, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I'm really feeling that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I feel like the vocals of like Coldplay is like very mellow, right?
Yeah.
And then their beats are also very mellow.
Yeah.
So it just seems very plain. But then if you get those vocals with like a heavy low bass vibe to it, it matches the vocals really well, but then you don't get like that boring kind of, you know.
It definitely made it more exciting.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have to say that.
Yeah.
I agree with you. It was, the contrast was really good.
Yeah.
I like that as well. But Coldplay, I nailed it. I'm like, yeah, it's kind of a Coldplay feel.
So far, I know none of these guys.
Excellent.
I've never heard of any of them before. So these are all, as far as I know, these are all new guys for this year. But I don't think I watched any of the loop stations for last year either. So from the 2019 that I watched, I haven't seen any of the guys I've heard so far. So maybe they were in last year's, I don't know.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Zang Zee, I'm gonna guess is how you pronounce that. Okay, so the difference between these, that's a loop station,
right,
where you use your hands. I'm pretty sure that's a loop pedal, where it usually goes down by your feet, and you push that with your foot.
Oh, okay, I see.
To repeat it. I could be wrong, but that's what it looks like. I've seen a lot of loop pedals before, and that's what it looks like to me.
So it might be some sort of like distortion device kind of thing?
I think it's similar to the loop station, but it has different effects and different knobs and stuff.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So another beatboxer, Inky, uses the pedal a lot, and the way you can use that is just same as your foot. Just push down on that little pedal there, and it just I think depending on how far you push it, kind of changes the effect and everything.
Okay, let's see.
Or it can loop it depending on how you have the configuration set up. Match the last guy's vocals with this guy's beginning of his, and you got a Coldplay song.
There we go. Yes, now we're to
On yellow. Nice.
Where'd that come from?
I feel this now.
Okay, I think they got it wrong. I would have put him in first place.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I can put this in a playlist today. But this is, I feel this.
Stop playing.
All right.
So if anybody tells me right now that beatboxing isn't music, you are wrong.
Fight me on it.
That was cool, man. That was a really, really
Oh.
cool entry.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. Came out of nowhere about a quarter of the way through, though. For some reason it's going.
So Zang Zee, send me a MP3 version of this so I can throw it on my phone. And we're gonna jam to this.
Yeah.
Just this is gonna be my motivation song. Before every YouTube video, just gonna throw it on. Alright, who do we got next? Another one I don't know. Dice. From Korea.
Super yummy.
Also, another thing I don't understand, do you have to be like an amazing vocalist to be a beatboxer? It seems like all of them are like really good singers, right?
Me and Zang, that was crazy. that cover was like, I honestly thought that was...
Yeah, it seems like all beatboxers have some kind of vocal talent to them. Like, I don't often hear like a bad singer amongst beatboxers.
I think you could probably argue to make some of these sounds and to keep the pace that they do. Obviously, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, they gotta change their tones and everything for the specific sound, so maybe just the beatboxing itself kind of tunes your vocal cords to be able to that kind of stuff.
I wonder about that, yeah.
Yeah.
If that's just the flexibility of the vocal cords.
Yeah.
Very cool, though.
Oh, so just to point something out, just because I saw it, the second device he's using, the Helix, in 2019, during a live competition, the judges actually disqualified Inky for using a Helix because they said it wasn't on their list of approved equipment.
Okay.
So they called him a cheater for using it.
Okay, and it seems like that's acceptable this time around, or...
That's because with the loop stations, they seem to make up certain rules as they go, which I don't believe is something they should do. Like, if they're gonna disqualify you for something, there should be a written rule that they can show you and say, you should have known about this.
Oh, totally. Imagine being disqualified for something that wasn't down.
Yeah, and Inky's performance was so good. Like, he would have won the competition, like, by a landslide, but he got disqualified for the equipment that he was using.
So it's like a robbery.
Right? I would have been so down if that happened, but he came back for the next round, and he just killed it. He wasn't, like, let down or anything on it. He was just happy to be there. Yeah. Russians for you.
Yeah.
Awesome people. Oh, I'm feeling this one too.
Entry expired.
Okay, what are your top 2 favorite?
Oh man.
For me, first I've put Zang Zee for sure.
Yeah.
And then I think second for me is Dice, the one at the end.
Yeah, I really like Dice. I mean, that was very cool, and definitely seems to be very young, right?
Yeah.
You're only gonna get better at that age.
For
That's
me,
so cool.
it's remixes of really well-known songs.
Yeah.
I like. Good vocals, I like. And then if you bring in a banger with nice bass, nice flow, something that you could just drop in a club like as is and have people just dancing all night, that's my kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I guess I'd say, definitely number 1 would be Zang.
Yep.
That's crazy. And probably the second one would be the first entry that we listened to, actually.
Oh,
I can't quite remember the gentleman's name.
that was a Biscuit.
Biscuit, that was it.
Yeah,
I like
Biscuit's pretty good. Yeah. So our first pick is similar.
Yep.
He definitely deserves to be there, and then the second ones, they're a little on opposite sides, but yeah.
Well, and I totally have to agree with what you said. I think what Zang did really well was that was a bit of nostalgia. And kind of the new take. And I didn't feel like it was a cover. It was more of paying homage to it.
The thing that I loved about it is I did not recognize the song when he first started.
Oh, I know. There's like almost a whole 30 seconds.
Yeah. And then it wasn't like in your face, like he threw it.
Yeah.
My ears took like a couple seconds to realize what was going on, and then I was in it. Then I was right in it, and it just oh.
That was good though. That's hard to pick out.
Yeah.
Those guys.
I'm definitely gonna have to listen to Zang Zee's again. That's it. Well, rewind. We'll just have a whole reaction video of just his one thing going on. Oh, but that was fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed that.
Oh. Make sure to check out Swissbeatbox. The link for the original video, along with all of my social media links, will be in the description. Maybe we'll have Joe back for another reaction.
Sounds good to me, man.
Yeah, it'll be fun. And as always, I will catch you on the next video.